Alright, these are going to be the stoichiometry notes that once you're done you will cut out and tape to whatever page that I have said on the website or on the board. So what the heck is stoichiometry? So stoichiometry, okay, or often just shortened to stoic. And stoichiometry is the study of the amounts of stuff involved in chemical reactions. Okay, it literally is just how much, if I have this much, how much of these things can I make? Or if I need to make this amount of stuff, how many things do I need? It sounds scarier than it actually is. So if you were like, I need to make 4 paper airplanes, how many pieces of paper would you need? Or if I was gonna make 4 cakes, how many cake mixes? How many eggs? How much oil would you need? It's that same thing. Or if I only have 2 cups of sugar, how many brownies can I make? It's all that same kind of thing. Okay, so there are 5 things. There are 5 things that are used or referenced in stoichiometry problems. The mass of the reactants. So you're going to A, need to know what the reactants are, and B, how to mass them, and that's going to be in grams usually. Then also mass of the products. So you'll need to know what the products are, and this usually is also in grams. Then we're going to be referencing the chemical equations. I think that's Josue saying hi. Which is going to be your whatever, x plus y yields xy, or whatever your equations are. Then your molecular weights, which is also could be your molar mass, which would also be in grams. And then you're going to need to know your formulas for whatever it is that you are using. So if H2O, CO2, any kinds of those things. Okay. Another thing to think about when we're doing stoichiometry is a limiting factor. And a limiting factor is something that keeps you from your max potential. So for example, in real life, I would like to have a giant house with a pool and a really nice kitchen. I'm able to do that, except that I have the limiting factor of money. I don't have enough money, so I can't do that. Something else is there are a lot of projects and lots of labs that I would like us to do in class. However, we are limited by time because I only see you a certain number of days in the year. And another limiting factor in real life could be considered access. So if there's a place that you want to go, but you got to have a ticket and you didn't get a ticket, you are not allowed access. Or you can't just walk into the CIA and be like, let me see your files, because your access is limited. Some people's access is limited by money. Some people's access is limited by time. So these are all real life limiting factors, but really it's anything that keeps you from your maximum potential. So in chemistry, it's the number of molecules or atoms that is used up. So the reaction cannot continue. So if you were going to make a cake and you had enough eggs and enough oil and enough water, and you needed to make 4 cakes, but you only have 2 cake mixes, you can still only make 2 cakes unless you go out and buy more cake mix. That's the idea of a limiting factor. All right, so you're going to take this, tape it into your notebook on page blah, and then start on your s'mores lab. Again, the requirement for receiving your s'more ingredients at the end is that you do the lab and that it is correctly and thoughtfully filled in with all your work shown, and then you will receive your s'more.